Some heavy effects in here. Hello and welcome everyone. This is Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. I welcome you to today's stream. We are gonna be starting a new game in our Might and Magic story mode run concerning Erathia and Enroth. We have finished with Heroes of Might and Magic 1, the proper campaign that is basically like canon, therefore been in with Ironfists about like a month ago. And well, today I have decided to continue forward with the story. As well, there are still the campaigns with the other lords, but since they are not canon, maybe we could be just adding them somewhere in between. They're just basically not important for the story at all, because they're just like legit irrelevant in there. But, well, definitely could be just a filler somewhere, but I was looking forward to actually playing Heroes of Might and Magic 2, and that's where we are gonna be beginning today. So hopefully everything is set up right well, as it should be, so I hope that you can be just starting with the campaign. And first, obviously, we're gonna be starting with the original. We do have the version, the gold version with expansion pack of Price of Royalty, or loyalty from GOG, obviously. So, start with the original.
The troubles all began 3 years ago, with the passing of the old king, Lord Ironfist. The king left 2 sons. Roland was good, kindly, and honorable, while Archibald was not so good. Traditionally, the choice of the heir falls to the royal seer, but he died in a tragic boating accident. His successor's luck was no better, with Frederick falling out of a window, Robert slain by a dragon, and Johann dying of food poisoning.
What a coincidence.
Archibald accused Roland of murdering the seers and issued a proclamation against Roland. Fearing for his life, Roland fled the place for his castle in the west. With Roland gone, Archibald was able to influence the new royal seer's decision. The seer chose Archibald, and Archibald crowned himself king the next day. And so the war for succession began. Choose your lord.
Well, there we go. So, definitely those 2 names are quite known to especially somebody who has played Heroes of Might and Magic 3 or the Might and Magic 6, 7, or well, potentially even 8, for example, a bit. There's a bit of like a mention of them in there, and they do send basically a bit of a help at the very end, also with the fleet. However, nonetheless, you're gonna be playing the good campaign, though I'm kinda thinking that maybe you could be playing also even the evil one after. Even though yet again, it's kinda like irrelevant here. I'm gonna be seeing if I'm gonna be playing the basically alternate campaigns, because here it's a bit different than in the Heroes of Might and Magic 1. Because in the first ones, the missions are like basically all the same, besides one extra. Basically, you know, all the 8 missions, there's one that is different. Otherwise, everything is the same, but you're starting from different position. So the replayability in there is not that high. But here, it's gonna be like just completely different. So I'm kinda tempted to be playing maybe even the evil one as well. I'm gonna be starting with the canon one, with Roland.
My faithful vassal, I greet your pledge of loyalty with gratitude and relief. As you know, my wicked brother Archibald has seized my father's castle and usurped the throne. Only the lords nearest the castle have been quick to swear allegiance to him, but I fear even distant lords may take the oath in the absence of a viable alternative. I am determined to provide that alternative, even if it means making war on vassals formerly loyal to my father. Therefore, it is with a heavy heart that I must order you to compel the loyalty of the barons nearest my summer palace by force of arms. Since we cannot afford to fail, I have provided you with a sum of gold sufficient to the task. I have also provided you with a magical amulet to help coordinate our war efforts. Wear it always, and we will be in constant communication.
Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be the case then. Trying to win with him, you can see that we are gonna be having some forks in the path, which is certainly quite interesting. Definitely making for potentially a bit different experience, you'll see. And therefore, let's begin the campaign, I guess. So, Scenario 1, Force of Arms. Roland needs you to defeat the lords near his castle to begin his war of rebellion against his brother. They are not allied with each other, so they will spend most of their time fighting with one another. Victory is yours when you have defeated all of their castles and heroes. Okay, so it's just kinda standard. Start, I guess. Thunder Maze. We don't get extra information here, apparently. Oh, yeah, gauntlets. I don't know what actually each of those does. But if there was something that was giving movement, I'll be taking that. I don't think so. Let's, I guess, take the starting gold here. And there are 3 enemy castles to the north. Capture them in the name of Roland, the true king. Okay, so you're apparently gonna be playing with Tower. Having Kalindra the Wizard. Right now, don't remember. I actually haven't finished the campaigns of Heroes of Might and Magic 2. I used to play it when I was small. A little, like before the 2000s. But I never finished it. I remember playing a few missions from the good campaign. So I probably got past the first few, but really, it's gonna be the first one I'm gonna be finishing it in full. So definitely expecting quite a fun experience. I don't know how exactly it's gonna be working. She's having what, learning or wisdom? So 4th level spell. So we are getting right now into the territory of closer to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. As opposed to the first Heroes, which was a bit different also, for example, on the spells and everything. And yes, everything is getting also a bit more familiar here. So, you should be getting a few more guys here. Thinking that like birdies are gonna be always useful. You have plenty of money for that. Let's get a bit of army right now going. Is it going to be enough for the start? Well, we'll see. Guess we'll see pretty quickly. So, do we actually need to be speeding this up a bit? Into gallop, maybe? I have already kind of fixed the speed on the battlefield, for example, but here, not really. So, I'm guessing, yeah, let's do it a bit faster. And let's gonna brave the witches out there next turn. Okay, so that should be pretty simple and straightforward. Yeah, we don't have balls here as in the third one, so I think you can basically even attack straight. For the hit points, they shouldn't be too bad on us. We have at least 1 defense in there. Even 10 damage. That's alright, and apparently our movement is really huge here. For most of the units, as the first victory is gonna be obviously quite a simple one. And we get scouting, great. An ancient and immortal witch living in a hut with bird's legs for stilts teaches you scouting for her own inscrutable purposes. No, probably to troll me, I'm assuming. That's gonna be some mine and lumber camp. That's what you're obviously gonna be needing. So, we did get the cliff nest. What do we need for Ivory Tower? Mage Guild and Foundry. Okay, so that's for free, or we can be getting Pack of Orcs. Pack of Orcs seems to be maybe a bit challenging, considering we don't have that many birdies. And you would be likely to wait a bit more for some reinforcements. Thank you very much for the follow, Pango. Hope you're gonna be having some good fun with some Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Maybe even some other games as well that I stream. So we are right now at what day? Day 4. It's still quite early. Let's check on the left here. And definitely Ivory Tower. As mages, I do remember being quite solid. I have played, I don't know if you have actually noticed or known, about the Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the Succession War. So basically mod put in Heroes of Might and Magic 2 into Heroes of Might and Magic 3 engine, more or less. That's really excellent work. I have had about like 2 streams, so I have some videos on my YouTube and also here on Twitch in past broadcasts. One is from like early January last year, well actually this year, so like almost a year ago. And that's really quite an excellent game. Definitely recommend it if you do have Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and like the aesthetics and everything of Heroes of Might and Magic 2. It's an excellent match. Really quite an excellent match. So this is actually increasing build up. Cloud Castle, we don't have the gems and won't be having the gems. That's more spells. I can guess in this the well, so that we don't forget. And yeah, for basically role-playing purposes, I always give it to the poor, even though it's quite often much more valuable to be taken the gold. And no, well, there's a bit of water, but nothing major, so let's take the wisdom. And well, let's get a better scouting, even though it definitely does suck. So I think it could be a good time to right now head back. Extra reinforcements and army. That's just for the defenses, and otherwise nothing good. I mean, could be going for the statue for a bit of extra money. And basically when you compare this game with Heroes of Might and Magic 1, it's kinda very similar in the aesthetics and everything, but you can just basically see how much they learned from the shortcomings of the first game, because while still it's quite playable and fun, there definitely are imbalances in that game, and just basically downright frustrations in there. For example, as I was playing with the Ironfist, and therefore the castle, you just need an insane amount of wood for that, and that's really keeping you back quite a bit. And dragons are just really strong, so are hydras, so warlock is extremely good in that. So they took the lessons and, well, produced a whole lot better game, Heroes of Might and Magic 2. That was really becoming and became quite a hit already. And then obviously, you know, Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Stone Skin and Bless. Kinda like the Bless is nice. And that's quite a respectable army already. So let's head for the piggies. Or rather the piggymen orcs that we have in this game. Cannot get exactly too much extra money, so this is a bit different. Captain's assist in the castle's defense. Okay, so definitely did not fit, so it seems almost like that's an addition from Price of Loyalty from the expansion pack. Right now I really don't remember, but considering that it's not here in the middle, it's basically just straight somewhere else. Almost seems that way. But nonetheless, I guess let's get the marketplace so that you have a few options. And the orcs, all by the power of your forces, begin to scatter. No, I don't exactly want to engage them. I'm gonna be happy to let them flee. How about the wolfies and the standing stones? If I only remember what they actually do. Oh, I don't think I need to fight them all that much. Let's go for the skeleton so that we are gonna be having the Mercury lap a bit faster. Okay, they actually do want to join. I'm gonna take that. They could be good cannon fodder here and there. Don't have that much of a problem with that. No, I kinda guess you might be starting also, for example, with With also the defenses in case they start attacking us. That we have at least something, but I also think I don't need to overdo it all that much. Ballistics and Eagle, they are giving me selections and options, god damn it. No, at this point I'm just gonna get the ballistics then. Not great for a spellcaster, but alright. He actually filled, so we cannot exactly get anything new. I'm looking at the elves here, they might be wanting to join us. So I'll kinda be tempted to buy a new hero. So it should be from Tavern, right, as always. Or is it? Oh no, actually not. This is still, yeah, the way as it was in the first ones. Just basically buy them in the castle if you need to. So we do have this dude, we don't need that one. He has actually pathfinding though. But I'm thinking Wilfred is probably gonna be a good idea. 2,500 still, right? Yeah. Some zombies, some scantors. They actually right now don't want to be right now wasting things all that much. Because they might want to join us really. Well, let's buy you. Yeah, so our new hero, and you have still a bit of money. So you can pick up that. Oh, that's actually a good combination of spells here. Blind and Lightning Bolt. Oh, let's get a few pigs here. Can I just right now look in how I can like stutter it? Maybe trying to jump? Let's see. Yeah, okay, no, that's a bit ridiculous. Okay, let's try also walk, how it looks. Now that's damn slow. Trot was, I think, the normal. Okay, so let's get this and that. Let's leave him with the base that he started with. And I forgot to give him also the Skellingtons back. This is just way too slow. This is gonna be right now the canter. That was probably where we actually even started at. And I don't think I even need to be right now buying anything too much. Okay. That's actually not too bad. And archery is on to fight. Okay then. Probably gonna be getting a bit of damage in there. Or maybe also not. Cool. And here I thought we actually gonna be having a few losses here and there. So for example, we got this with you, and it's probably gonna be it for you. I wonder right now if I can kind of like the jump in slightly fix it, because the GOG games do always run on basically maximum. How is it called? Maximum cycles. And it's usually recommended to actually put it lower, so I'm gonna be probably trying that for the next session. See if it makes a difference. It's kind of like slightly annoying here. And diplomacy, yeah, I think that's actually reasonably broken in the second one, if I remember correctly. I'm not entirely certain, but I kind of guess so and think so. That is even stronger than in the third one, so I'm guessing let's take that. Just to kind of even test it. Let's put it into gallop the same as the opponents. There is somebody or not? Well, seems like there is actually not anybody, so we can maybe collect a few resources here. Okay, so, no. The creatures are swayed by our diplomatic tongue and make you an offer. 14 of the 57 centaurs will join your army, and the rest will leave you alone. 3,000 for 14 centaurs. I don't think so, boys. You need a better offer. Insulted by your refusal of their offer, the monsters attack. Okay. Maybe they'll change my mind. Okay, so computer attacked the mages. So it's probably gonna be repeating. Nice. Yeah. Well, you should have been a bit more respectful, guys. This didn't exactly work out all that well for you, did it? And lots of zombies, Nestled among the trees sits a blind seer. After explaining the intent of your journey, the seer activates his crystal ball, allowing you to see the strengths and weaknesses of your opponents. So what do we have here? There are okay heroes for most of them. We have the same town still, even heroes. Only yellow is having only one apparently. And we're not actually kinda like well off here, it seems. A bit surprisingly. Apparently we are kinda some magnet for undead. Really? You're really gonna force me into this nonsense? Well, I have a bit of water. Eagle Eye gives you 20% chance to learn any given first or second spell. I mean, like the navigation, I really don't want that. This is just a horrible choice. Like, what is this? Scouting? Eagle Eye? I mean, like the scouting at least is something, but Eagle Eye is just... Nope. Oh, that's a good one. That's a persecuting gold, if I remember correctly. At least it was in the previous game. Bit of halflings, Well, at any rate, should be heading top. Because he can move away the zombies. Let's upgrade the foundry here at least. Lots of pikemen. It's actually gonna be a bit more challenging. Lots of pikemen, that's gonna be like a second or third level. 20, like, it could be like 20, 30 of them. I'm actually not liking that extremely too much. Could be liking to prevent losses, so let's gonna head back. I'm gonna be heading back as well. I'm gonna bring reinforcements, so I'm gonna be stopping by for the halflings on the right. Gonna be saving the money, I guess. Okay. So now we're talking. That means that we should be right now investing also into the turrets. Also buying at least the mages so that we don't screw up. Also the rocks. As like... no. I need to be buying them yet. Let's keep it this way. Just kinda right now curious if he's gonna be stealing that gold from me. Probably should have picked that up a bit sooner. Yeah, let's do it as well, just to be sure. In case we get attacked. $700 gold, and so far nothing on the left sphere, as far as I can see. Ah, there is Mr. Game, okay. So, he's an actually kind of solid army. 9 ogres. Actually the 31 orcs right now, nice for him. What's gonna be costing surrender? 4,000. Not too great. Try to do some damage with undead, I guess. No, that was really great. 25 damage. Was expecting slightly more, but yeah, well, what can you do, I guess. Playing a bit cleverly. More clever than, obviously, in Use of Might and Magic 1. Okay, so that did not work out, so let's blind them. And see if it forces the opponent to move forward. It actually is. Okay, so I kinda guessing you can actually take a retaliation and see if the zombies can get there. Okay, unfortunately not, it's a bit sucky, so I'm gonna be going back. That we avoid the Skellingtons at least. Still has enough mana. So do we want to actually play here? Lightning is useless, unfortunately. Now looking at maybe blinding the ogres. And trying to go for the Skellingtons next. You should die to retaliation the piggies, and Skellingtons move like there. Now let's see if he actually calculated it properly. At the same time, we'll be liking to keep them safe so that we can run away. Okay, that was kinda actually what we wanted here. Some army and pretty much run away. We don't even have mana for that, nice. Do we actually want to even like surrender with this army for 800? I don't even think so. So it's Sabu, that's actually the strongest hero for green. So let's pick up the army, gonna be having a bit more. Since it was the new week, and of course let's get the strongest ones, and we have something to sell, probably a bit of wood, we don't need as much. Okay, we don't probably need at all. That's that, we can potentially not get too many of those guys, so let's get small halflings, I guess. Let's probably also sell all the stone. Shall we pursue or not? The question is if he has some kind of good movement, anything, like artifact or skill. Because if he could, then he could be just jumping over us, because I think there's gonna be a movement around. He moved here. Hey Meathook, welcome to the stream, and yeah, finally got to to a game that I'm definitely certain that plenty of people are having quite a few memories of. I also used to play it when I was younger. Never finished the campaign, so I'm definitely looking forward to finishing them in this playthrough. So it's gonna be probably for a few months, because there are 10 missions for each of the campaigns. So I definitely do imagine it could be taking a bit of time on the Mondays, with like 1 or 2 missions in there. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be learning that. In the first Heroes of Might and Magic 1 that I played a month ago, I finished. Some missions were also quite challenging actually, and the last one was just straight up to cheese. Kinda like, you were supposed to be getting a bit of army, and then abandon your castle and run for the objective. It's really kinda unusual to be having such a mission where it's basically straight expected from you to play basically a cheese. But yeah, well, that's what they did. I tried a few options how to maybe even go around it and finish the mission another way, but playing against 3 AIs with 1 castle, nope. With the way it was set up, it just wasn't possible, so I think I'm gonna be staying at home. Just to make sure. But we need to right now follow. Yeah, we can buy him. It's like day 3, right? Yeah. No, another part is that Heroes of Might and Magic 1 is just like kinda straight imbalanced in multiple ways. So just the first game in the series. And here in the second they just kinda learned how to do things better and more consistent and fun, and therefore it's like the game more remembered than the first one, even though it looks fairly similar, especially the outer world map. So pigs or those? You can get only 3 steel golems, so I guess the pigs. Yep, definitely agree. The best thing about this game, and overall like Heroes of Might and Magic, is the music, definitely. Paul Romero, just like straight genius, and he was also having some other guys who were composing the first one and even the second, and helping on the third one. If I right now could even remember those names. Paul Romero is definitely the most famous one. I think he did mostly 3 by himself and 4 excellent tunes. And that really is quite a strong part of the memories and the nostalgia, exactly as you say, for me as well. Oh, he actually managed to screw himself here. He ran himself into the trap, okay. That shouldn't be too hard. I actually like, for example, the grass theme. If I remember correctly, also dirt theme is quite solid. And well, overall just the castle themes are also nice, like all of them. Just the whole set of the music is really cool. So let's see what you're gonna be doing with you. 25 out of 30. It's kinda funny considering that on the picture he's having like... He's probably not having too many hair. Whereas on the horse, he's like a red-haired, long-haired guy. Okay, so you have lightning bolt for some damage. How much? Having actually a very good spell power. Might be better than from the other guy. Let's blind those Archibald then. He's probably trying to protect slightly the mages here. Skellingtons are gonna be taken care of by the halflings, I guess. Probably straight attack them. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I'm thinking let's help ourselves a bit with lightning bolt on them. Okay, that went well. That went even better. Them or... Maybe let's kill them. And... do we have some slow? No, we do not. So I can attempt it to just keep this up so that we can make a straight good turn next one. He actually did not run, that's a bit of a surprise. I was expecting he actually might be. He has a lightning helm, alright. Mysticism, that's... I mean, like, at this point we could be just making just a bit of a useless hero. I mean, like, Mysticism, if it's on Master, it's kinda like not that extremely bad for a spellcaster, but usually you can get by without it. But since the game already forced us in, as a spellcaster into Ballistics, Scouting, what do we have there? Eagle Eye. Let's just do a useless hero. That's a bit of a challenge, I guess. And hey Jarca, welcome to the stream. we're gonna be having some fun with some Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which I'm guessing might be also a reason why you are even finding me here and the stream. And no, that's gonna be of course just a bit of a surprise here for me all the time, what the artifacts are gonna be doing. Obviously in this second one there are still the artifacts with Malusis, as opposed to Heroes of Might and Magic 3 where they just removed that. I find it as a fairly interesting mechanism. Let's buy you back. And kind of think that's a bit of a shame that they actually remove it later, but I'm thinking they just wanted to make the game like a bit less frustrating for people who didn't want to be bothering with the game being a bit challenging, or rather a bit more challenging, so they wanted to like have a bit more casual fun. But here in the second one it's still available, so I need to be kind of learning what upgrades are actually the bad ones. I wonder if there's something in the corner here. Well, we're guessing not, but you can just walk around here, so you may use your movement points. No, there is actually gazebo here. Good that we actually went there. So Thieves Guild doesn't do something special in this game. Not really, so I don't need to be wasting the resources on that. And there was somebody moving through the left, right? I think actually that is a hero. Kinda like looking out a bit from the darkness. But it also means that this map is fairly simple as the starting one. You can see there's basically only one way through. The second one is even blocked. There are gonna be lots of Ogre Lords. It's kinda bad. We need a bit more army for that. But it should be probably the next part of our adventure with Mr. Skalindra. And we have a new week. So kinda standard, probably let's again sell all the wood and all the stone. And thinking we might even sell a bit of crystals. We don't need that many of them now. Still gonna have to wait for a lot of sulfur for the mage guilds and stuff. So it's at least a bit of an army, and we have lots of veteran pikemen. Maybe you could be just going to pick up those halflings, because that's a horde. That'd be quite a sweet number. Maybe also see if you can be getting the wolfies. Looks like a plan as well. Not great for a defensive hero, so I guess the ballistics. Because both of them is gonna be useless for him. And this witch's hut was given the scouting, yeah, so we don't need that belfry. No, wolfies are actually belligerent. Okay. How much movement do you have? Very fast. So I'm thinking they're gonna be maybe even crossing almost whole. In Heroes of Might Magic 1 they were like somewhere here, 3/4 of the way. Don't have anything great. Let's play it safe. Protect at least the halflings a bit. You cannot go through here because he does have nonsenses in the way. Yeah, okay, so they're similar to Heroes of Might Magic 1. You can also get a bit of luck. 1000 experience, that's not too bad. And we get from standing stone spell power, alright. Yeah, the things are a bit different here. from the first one, so yet again, gonna have to learn this. Last time I played actually 2, like the legit 2, not the Succession Wars mod for Heroes of Might Magic 3 that I played like this year already. That was... no, that's going to be really legit like about 20 years. Because I really just jumped onto 3 after, when it came out, because it was just great experience and great fun, especially the campaigns in there. Horde already. Okay, let's try to get the halflings first. Really? 3,000 for 15 halflings. I need to level up the diplomacy a bit more, because that's a ridiculous amount of money. Do we even have that much? It's definitely not worth it. I mean, like 15 halflings, that's 1,000 maybe, if you buy it in town. But since they are from our allegiance, let's roleplay to agree, if we have that money. Actually got in a bit of gold themselves. So it's basically 2,300. Let's have a look on the Horde of Wolfies here. You have something you can pick up without fights. You can go for XP. Yeah, we can go actually for the mine here. Completely forgot about that one. As orange is kinda like pendling left and right there. And it's basically one more stack as opposed to the last one. So still kinda bad. So I think in blind is warranted here. Let's try to reduce the numbers because they could be getting even fight before us exactly. Yep, that was exactly what I was kind of worried about. And actually, I don't want to wake them too much. Because they will be just then moving a bit too much to my liking. And for my liking. Yeah, I can take estates. Yeah, definitely low on money, so it's gonna be helpful. And unfortunately, we already do have Dragon Slayer. You come across an ornate shrine attended by a group of rotund friars. Rotund friars, alright. In exchange for your protection, they agree to teach you a spell. No, they actually did not pay us then. Well, I think we are set up to go for the pikeman to get the purse for money. That is nice. Temple can stop by there as well. Increasing the morale, but I don't want to be exactly breaching to the left there too much. Lots of Grandels. It's something that is actually probably keeping Orange still away. Even though he already got the golden mine, so unless that was, you know, guarded for him as opposed to ours, then he shouldn't be having like a weak army, so therefore he could be getting through this. Seems like that the second is gonna be still locked off, so the only one who actually got through was green, and he already got destroyed. Okay, they increased already into Horde, unfortunately. I wonder if I actually haven't bitten a bit more than I can actually chew here. I think tactically played is needed, or tactical play is gonna be needed here. They probably will be heading for them. But we cannot get there yet. And no, it's gonna be fine. So I wasn't exactly certain, because in the first heroes yet again, they are not like too bad. They are 3rd level unit. And they can take a bit of beating there, and also deal a bit of damage. But here apparently we don't have to be worried about that too much. Okay then. Not gonna be as simple. Through clearing you observe an ancient artifact. Unfortunately it's guarded by a nearby Cyclops. Do you want to fight the Cyclops for the artifact? And Yarza, this is... Yarza or Jarza actually? Can I guess it's gonna be by your nationality? So like J. So basically like January. Okay, so Jarza, I guess. Or feel free to correct me still. Yeah, alright, thank you very much. So I'm gonna be right now doing it correctly. And this is the Roland campaign, the very first mission. I just started today the playthrough of Heroes of Might and Magic 2. In my Enroth and Erathia story mode. And basically just this warden is making it seem like a bad thing to be just attacking some random Cyclops. Who is just basically sitting there, not bothering anyone, having his artifact, and I should be just basically trying to steal it from him and kill him in the process. We don't have anything against Cyclops, so I guess let's just leave it for him. Discretion is the better part of valor, and you decide to avoid this fight for today. I mean, like, Cyclopses are probably supposed to be like evil creatures. They definitely are in, for example, Might and Magic 8, where you meet them as enemies. Okay, you can haunt mine if you want to. It's kind of fun spell. Also something that is removed from Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I guess because it was used for Griffin, maybe. I can evidently imagine that. But, nonetheless... It's kind of fun. Okay, green is actually gone. These kinds of like fun ideas are something that is quite often missing from games of today. Because they are like partly negative things that you can be doing in the game, for example, to other players in multiplayer. But at the same time, it's also adding quite a lot of character through gameplay. That's nice. And experience of the game. Same as the Malus artifacts. At the same time, I just cannot say that Heroes of Might and Magic 3 would be any kind of like Wars game because of not having that. So, it's definitely up to personal preference, I guess. Yeah, triple, and you do have back mana, or do you not? Yes, you do, so you can probably just head back at this point. We need 6. Yeah, we didn't get too much sulfur, we get only 3 from that one spot, but we probably will be getting at least the Cloud Castle, but it's quite expensive. Well, at the same time, Giants are properly broken units, so rather the Titans after. So that is one to potentially look forward to. And no, you still cannot garrison here. That came apparently only with 3. So we have 13,000. We could either buy like the whole 2 levels of monsters for the next week, or we can be starting with Giants. I guess we start with Giants though. Ghost, that is a really powerful unit. Lots of veteran pikemen, so they won't be too hard. This is gonna be easy, simple. The ogres maybe gonna be slightly funny. That should be still okay. So I kinda guess let's wait here for 2 days. as the enemy is apparently quite passive. Oh, talking about that. Hello, yellow. That's a pretty big hero, Baroque. Okay. Oh, alright, we're actually completely blocking him. I was just yet again used to the previous game where it actually wasn't the case. And therefore we do have potentially 4 giants. You can buy 2. I don't think it's all that worthwhile now. You can get all 8 mages. Let's sell a bit of this. And the crystals again to get some money. So I'm kinda more looking actually at the birdies here. First and the mages after. And you are going to be shadowing him because there's a chance that something is gonna want to join. Because you already do have quite a solid army. And just kinda hoping that yellow won't be too quick to come to the bottom side. He's having still about like 1, he's gonna stop at the mine, 2, 3, 4, like 4, 5 turns. So I'm thinking we probably will have to just take care of the zombies and head back with the main hero. And letting it up to Wilfrey to pick up the rest. It is not a bad movement. 1, 2 are gonna run away. Actually, not that bad. Bit of a shame I don't have slow or haste. Either of those would be really nice. So I'm guessing stones can only go. Should be alright, exactly. 2, 10, so goes to the bottom. Just like dead, murdered in there. Pulls out the knife and stabs him into the belly. It's almost like some kind of mugging somewhere in the dark corner of a street. Okay, so archery, we probably should get that, considering what we are relying upon. Let's pick it up with you. Just in case it's a bad artifact. I'm thinking it's gonna be something with necromancy, but kind of never know. And they don't want to fight, so we do have enough time still, since he's taken a bit of a detour. Take this fight. But right now we need to head back already. Aha! That wasn't a good idea. You came upon an ancient artifact. As you reach for it, a pack of rogues leap out of the brush to gather stolen loot. Okay, so they didn't let it go from the first one yet again. Gonna be known for running from fights, I'm afraid. Your reputation is gonna be ruined. No? Probably will, because they are fast. I actually think I can survive a bit longer here. You might actually even win this, if things go reasonably well. Okay, only 3. You had the last lightning bolt to actually win this. Nice. Victorious, you take over the prize, the Pendant of Life. And what does that one do? The Pendant of Life makes all your troops immune to death spells. That's actually reasonably good against Necro. Yeah, that was a bit of a surprising fight. Luckily the rogues weren't that strong as I thought they could be. So that ended up as a victory. So, he's gonna be actually known as not having to run from every single fight. There he goes for the mine, he obviously sees everything. We have the mana with you. Now we can probably stop by the well here. Yep, we actually... he was having kinda solid spell power, 3. In the very first fight that he was taking, he was dealing like 25 damage, so he was completely useless, he didn't do anything and he had to run. But here it actually worked rather well. Expert Wisdom, let's do the leadership for example, doesn't matter too much. And we see what? Crystal Mine on the left. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of the key to get at least a bit of extra spell power there. We do have the Stonehenge on the right side, so we do have a bit of extra for that, and he actually wasn't there I think in level 3. So it might be a stop for him. We can build library. Actually don't want that. I'd much rather get 3rd level spells there. Get a bit higher, because you already got good spells here. Like Lightning Bolt and Blind. Maybe if we got lucky, we could be in the first one getting like slow. That would be pretty sweet. Just orange like moving left and right here as well. Roxana. Now that has to be interesting combination here. The sprite and mummy with zombies. I don't think they're actually gonna be liking each other too much. I mean, like the undead they don't mind, but the sprites probably will be a bit unhappy. Right, so you have the next level spells, and it's gonna be what? Holy Word and View Heroes. That's not too cool. This could be helpful, considering one of the enemies is Necromancer, apparently. Question is how much damage does it actually do? Because in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 it can be fairly underwhelming unless you have really good spell power. Yeah, at like day 7 or something, right? 6. The day 6. Can get like not even 1 because you don't have the gems. Otherwise you could get 2, but I don't think we actually need that against the guy. So let's get this, let's get a few more piggies. And chase after Mr. Baroque. Now that's better. That's actually legitimately better. Apparently getting going with the Necromancy, Throng of Skeletons already in there. That's a bit uncomfortable at this point. Because we need to be chasing after him, and at the same time we're gonna be soon attacked by this guy. Okay, let's see what he does, where he moves. He's probably gonna be just moving ahead towards the top. He might actually coincidentally solve our moral dilemma with the Cyclops, because he's probably gonna just kill him as an AI, and then we could take it from him. Okay, so he opened the way for his other guy. He's going back. He at least didn't get them, but he probably got some skeletons out of it. I don't want to scare him to stay there. I want him to actually move to the right to potentially get that if he wants to. What? How many were there actually? How did he lose that battle? There had to be like 2 million pikemen in there. Because he was having such a solid army. That was a strong army for him. Wow. Huh. That has to be some maybe AI glitch and he ran when he shouldn't have. I don't really expect... He didn't have any kind of problem with the pikemen unless there were like 2,000 of them here, which I don't think so. For example, the elves were like lots to hoard at max. No, at any rate, that's significant help. It's gonna make things quite a bit simpler. And it seems like that the Cyclops is still gonna be keeping his bag there. Because I don't have time for waiting around here too much. Need to be coming back to Mr. Orange to take care of him. And 5 spell power, that could hurt. With his Irish luck. Yeah, what's your level of luck? Irish. Okay, not too bad. Apparently we're having quite a solid army already. At least it feels that way to me. Now, welcome to our realm. Okay, so that's Ranlo. That's the guy that actually ran from this dude here. And yeah, he certainly did lose quite a lot of units in there. I don't think he actually... Either he already bought, again, pack of everything. Yeah, he probably did. I mean, like, pack is up to 20, so it's not too bad. No? Interesting development. No, Roxana doesn't have good spell power, so it shouldn't be too bad of a fight. Probably our... Okay. Having a nasty spell though. He moved like there. Or there rather. Can he actually move all the way through? He moved about like 4. I don't think he can reach, unless I missed something. Okay, that's good. That's even better. So should we take the detour onto the ogres here? Probably gonna leave it up to you. Just gonna pick up some giants and deal with it that way. Just take this gold mine. You have a problem with gold, but that one is gonna be good enough. Nope, not good. In case he has liches already, not good at all. Hopefully he doesn't. So far it doesn't seem so, at least in his army. And we said we're just gonna buy the giants with you. We have for 3. Can get at least a bit of here extra. So you can buy like 6. Let's buy 6 giants, and can we actually split them here or not? Oh yes, we can. Good. Let's do 3 and 3. And let's pick up mana and see if we can actually take the... Okay. They're already hordes. They are interestingly proliferating. Hopefully they have women with them as well. Otherwise it opens all kinds of questions there. And we're probably gonna need the ballistics here. Quite soon. That was where? There's some kind of movement from top. Was it on the orange or here? There. Here on the right, you can see the flag here, glitching through the fog of war. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, so there's gonna be, I guess, the hero there or something. Or maybe some kind of mine, we'll see a bit later, I guess. But I think the gold from you, Horde of Pikemen. You're probably safe, you haven't saved yet, but not like I would be like, it would be saves coming or anything. But just in case there was some kind of drop. I don't know how the game is potentially stable or not. No, so I'm not gonna be going after giants because there's already Horde. And I don't think that even the 6 might be enough for that necessarily. Could probably tactically blind. Because Horde is gonna be about like 5 stacks of 11 or something. Or 10. So you can blind. Maybe it can work. Those giants should be the same as in Heroes 3, right? So basically melee. They shouldn't be ranged yet. That's only up to Titans. I'll go slightly back in case this really was yellow coming to the bottom. Yep, it was. Most definitely was. Oh, it's a bit risky, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. We'll see what it actually is gonna be coming up to. That's quite alright. Just wonder where's the castle here. We have Sangu spell, we have Haunt, we have few heroes. Was this all heroes because the land to become visible? Okay, it might be just helpful now. So we don't have 2 yellows here. This one is a bit further away. It's gonna be taking him ages to get there. We're gonna have a bit of money for replacements. Provided this doesn't end up badly. Okay, there's a yellow hero here. Okay, there he goes. Now let's pick up the mine, because gems are kinda nice. And how's it looking with you? Lots and several. Okay, so that's only Baroque, so no need to worry yet. And there is Mercury Lab. Let's get extra attack. And there's actually the castle here. Okay, that's nice. And it's gonna be available already next turn. That's reasonably helpful. And the strongest hero is away. That's nice. And he has leeches already with Sabu. Let's give it a go. Now, no idea how much damage this is actually doing, so first let's make sure that leeches are not too annoying. Okay, that hurt a bit. He's gonna kill himself. Okay, we can actually end it here. Nice. These are some losses, but not too tragic, so I'm kinda happy with that result. And he has actually built it up rather well. Where is the town center? For building things actually here. Oh well, only on to the castle. So upgrade Mausoleum, we can be getting those. Laboratory for the dragons. That's damn expensive. We're not gonna be doing that yet, and I think I'm just gonna be saving money at this point. Can do that in one turn, but he does have the Mage Guild already well prepared. That is a good bonus. Meteor Shower, nice. Fireball, nice. Must Bless, even better. And Haste, and Dispel Magic. This is good. This is very good. And Mass Shield, Nice. So how about you now? We are having still a bit of money, but they're not gonna be interested, so let's see if we completely overestimated this battle or not. 4 stacks per 13. And yep, it's still in the melee, so you probably should be just staying here back, waiting for them to come. Probably not much of a reason to protect the halflings too much. You're gonna get extra morale. Really. It's good as a winter coat to a dead man. Okay, let's stop these. These do have obstacle, so that should be fine. Yeah, so this is gonna be a bit more challenging than I originally thought. Let's see if we can be getting out of it. We are having how much mana? 28, that's kinda solid. At 4 spell power. Fortunately, don't see how long they're gonna be blinded, but probably long enough. So a bit of lightning bolt could be helping us as well. At least they're eating the damage from the ogre lords there. Could bless. Or we could also stone skin, because right now they're gonna start attacking us. Yep, they do go for the higher ID, the lower ID, so therefore first unit, so standard AI abuse. One is gone. What is actually lightning bolt gonna be doing? Just kinda for testing purposes. Nothing. I probably do want him to get closer. Just a bit annoying that I would like him to attack from the bottom, so that he's not gonna be attacked straight by the Ogre next turn. It would be really cool. Guess let's heal him though. It's not too bad idea. How much did he do? 20? Well, I can imagine better. Okay, let's hide him anyway. Right now having 12, it's probably gonna have to be blind on the bottom ones. Just to keep it a bit more manageable. You already need to attack, you are gonna be at 26, so we might just as well give... Right now bless to those guys at the top. Because there's a bit more of them. Nice. Excellent. Six. 13. They can reach both of them. It's a bit unwieldy. But these are gonna be dying this turn already anyway. So we are right now having 9. So basically last spell. Almost like we can do Stone Skin, we can do Bless a bit more times. I'm actually wondering if I shouldn't be trying to take retaliation from these and already attack them with the giants at the top. They should be surviving the retaliation. And it's gonna attack in, we're gonna lose one giant here. Because right now the way that I'm looking at it is that if we right now destroy this one, then the next turn he's gonna be having the first round. He's gonna have a chance of destroying probably this guy. I'm right now kinda tempted to be healing one of them at least a bit, the top ones. At the same time we could just basically also do Bless on these guys. They to be killing 2 here. Another one would be killing like 3, 4. To be even with 4, they will be killed from retaliation next turn. Lightning Ball is unfortunately useless, it kills only 1 and it eats too much damage. Or too much spell power, mana and everything and whatnot. I think right now Bless on you. Oh, unfortunately it kills only like 1. Right now if it deals 100 then it means basically it can kill 2. On this first stack it can kill only 1. I would really love if I had slow. I don't want to be casting the blind there too much. I don't think that's all that necessary. $74. I'm kinda looking really at healing those so that we keep the 3 there. For a bit better punch with the Bless. Because they should be surviving potentially even attack from these guys, based on past experience. Okay. There's gonna be 2 of them. I'll be liking to basically reduce the damage from the first attack next turn. I'm gonna try it this way. Maybe it's a mistake. You're probably gonna be right, but I just kinda like this option a bit here. A bit more. Okay. It's gonna be 9 here, and at this point there's no reason not to Bless you. It's the last spell that we have. In the end, it seems the result is gonna be pretty much the same, because those two were always dying. Because there was no way I'm just gonna be able to kill him first and anything like that. So it probably just didn't matter too much in the end. But anyway, it's a victory. That's actually quite good. Archery... Oh, logistics, that's nice. So it really kind of seemed like in the end that it didn't matter all that much. AI is apparently not that completely stupid, so he's gonna be prioritizing those that he can actually kill. I mean, like the lightning bolt, it would have killed one guy. So, yet again, not sure it would be doing that much of a difference in that, so really, probably wasn't any kind of other way out of it. And another result from it. But you were probably right about just trying to destroy the first ones. I also thought that the stack at the bottom is not gonna be attacking in between those two giants. I thought that it's gonna be giant and next giant as well. That's why I thought that we're gonna be kinda limiting the damage through that. But it apparently wasn't the case, and we can actually get Roxanne. Maybe we could. Did you actually learn the spells? I guess he did. So there's Mr. Orange. Horde, pack, few, fuse, several. You can just kill him outside, I guess. Because we need to be already heading back. Let's stand here in the middle. So that he cannot go past us. They might even actually attack each other. Because they are fighting like against each other. They are not allied in this version and in this mission. So Horde pack, we probably need to clean this up though. I was kinda thinking maybe going to the top against green. Well, the former green. And orange is gone. Yellow is taking the spoils. Yet again, kinda curious that he does. Because he did have quite a good army. It almost seems like that orange is for some reason running away way too often. Some kind of coward AI, or I don't know. Really kinda weird. Okay. Could I save the Mage Eyes if I use the spell there, but... Resurrect. Now that is a nice one. And you don't probably need to pick this all up. Let's just leave it. And Roxanne is gone already, okay. We have Mandigal and we have Ambrose. I'm gonna be assuming that the heroes are not moving from one mission to the next one here. Same as in the previous game. And it was probably a mechanism they only introduced a bit later. If there is summon boat, is there gonna be a reason for that? Because so far I haven't seen a shoreline you could get to. At least pick up the mines that are right next to us. And did we go here? I don't think we did. That yellow bit on the minimap. Fireball we don't exactly need. How's it looking with spell points? Alright. And we do have plenty of money, so I guess you can start finishing the build-ups in the towns. Because you're already heading into the endgame anyway. And it seems to me that even the last opponent is not gonna be too difficult. Nothing too extremely good that we wouldn't even know with other heroes, for example. Okay, so two yellow heroes. That's gonna be basically on both towns. Former green and yellow. Kinda trying to maybe avoid going into the pikemen here. I want to be having some unnecessary losses, but going around is a bit annoying, so I'll just probably switch into yellow. Five of each, and 10. Now that is a much better witch's hut with logistics. As opposed to what we got here, it was scouting. I don't exactly need sprites. Thank you very much though. No, so that's all of it from here. And here we can actually finally upgrade, for example, Ivory Tower for Archmages, or how they're called, and then, well, that's gonna be still taking a bit. 20 gems. Lots of trolls. Don't exactly want to go there. It seems like the AI just doesn't pick up all that many things here. And yes, advanced diplomacy finally. Somebody's gonna want to join. I don't want them to be too costly. So 52 rogues for 5,000. We are having about like 20,000 in stockpile. And stockpile in like bank. It's not like entirely too worth it. Kind of funny they get insulted in the third heroes, right? They just still offer you to run away. I usually let them run away anyway. Don't want to be just running after them and slaughtering them up. But they choose their fate here. Okay, so this one teaches wisdom. Do we have something else here? We do have the gems still. It's gonna be a bit helpful. There's another mine, but I probably need to run away already, because that's gonna be the yellow hero. No, maybe can I even not? Probably still make it happen. But we are what day? We are day 2, so therefore we can buy up a few things and make a delivery. That's spell power, if I remember correctly. That's a similar one from Heroes of Might and Magic 1. And the 5th Mage Guild. So what do we have here? Mirror Image and Armageddon. Yeah. Classic spell. Okay, so blue is gonna have to run, and by blue I mean Mr. Mandigal, because Jacqueline is after him. However, can we now continue here? I'm going ahead and looking at yellow here, lots pack, few pack, Baroque, that's gonna be simple. And with you, just go for the Mercury and run away. Hopefully even lure him next to Kalindra here. Would be kinda nice. Let's build it all. So the last one is gonna be the Cloud Castle. That means only a bit of money and obviously the gems, which you right now can exchange because you don't need to be buying anything else anywhere else yet. Because there's still gonna be that one extra town, you're gonna be building up a bit. Okay, so you're right now switching to the left side. Can we defend with what we have there? Horde, several. Kinda not too strong entirely. Oh, 14 power liches here. I think we're fine. Bit disappointing that we don't have any good Necromancer hero here to supplement it with. But it is what it is. And where's the freaking town? There's the hero. And there's the town. We cannot go into town. Pig's Eye. Now that's one hell of a name for a town. Lots pack. Especially lots of griffins, that could be costing. Some halflings, maybe on the mages. Okay, so if you continue forward and... You back can actually circle into the town in time, I don't think so. That seems a bit unlikely. But for you, you should be fine with the town. So we have Fireball, we have Meteor Shower, for example. Could be doing some good damage to both of them. Yeah, that was okay. Okay, so that was fairly similar to what we have had as losses in the last battle. Oh, we do have Chain Lightning finally, nice. That is a pretty nice spell to be having. Bloodless is also cool. Mass Slow. No, good array of spells. I'm reasonably happy with that. I wonder if he has actually enough range for the town. I think he might have. So let's stay in for the one turn. Right now he shouldn't be having enough of anything. You definitely cannot get there in time, so therefore we need to right now build up what we have here. So therefore 14 leeches is definitely a must. We can also build 4 dragons. It's gonna be worth it to get a hero, probably yes. 2 spell power, 2 knowledge. So it needs to be you. And what else? Probably some vampires. So I'm thinking we can right now sell all of this. Probably even good portion of the mercury. We get the 9 and the last one is 650. Okay, let's see what he does. There's still Roxana, several backpack. That's actually something that even we can right now take on with Wilfrey. And I don't think so, Baroque. Okay, let's do our first Chain Lightning. That was okay. And Xanadu, is that gonna be like giving you all the extra skills? As basically Temple of Enlightenment does in Heroes of Might and Magic 3? Wouldn't be surprised. Right now let's get rid of Roxana. You do have only Meteor Shower, you don't have any kind of extra fancy spells as we had the other guy. Okay, so that was 100 damage to each. Not too great, but not too bad. Could be imagining somebody else getting the extra turn. Nice. Yeah, we're just going for those because the giants wouldn't be able to reach the skeletons anyway. So he'll be running all the time nonetheless. But we get this, and this is fourth. I'm not certain what that one does. Gonna be learning quickly enough, I guess. And he actually got scared and ran away. Shall we chase him then? I don't think so. I don't think that the hero is that strong for that. So you can get swamped for a few hydras. Nice. Yeah, they're not the pink variety as they are in the first one. They went for a bit more scary colors, let's say. The butler admits you to see the master of the house. He trains you in the 4 skills a hero should know. Yep, Xanadu is exactly what Temple of Enlightenment is in 3. So we're becoming really good. As we should be at the end of the mission. An artifact that's probably protected as well, I guess. By somebody. And 40 is +1 defense, alright. That's good to know. No, you actually buy it. A leprechaun offers you the Book of Elements for a small price of 2,500 gold and 3 gems. I guess so. That seems like a reasonable buy for us. Doubles the effectiveness of all your summoning spells. Would be nice if you had that. Yeah, seems like we are getting into right now pretty much the last town and the end game. So we're just basically gonna be picking up the last castle, I guess, if you can actually find it. So far it seems to be rather well hidden. And that's gonna be next week. I'm thinking that you, Mr. Flint, are gonna be taking care of the last yellow hero here to the bottom. And we actually do have enough gems right now to finish the castle here. Into Titans, nice. So you can get 13 Titans. If you had all the money for that, obviously. Okay, so here we pay a visit to our Mr. Hero. And completely and utterly destroys him, okay. Not even running away. But it shouldn't be really nothing insurmountable. Yeah, Roxana is not entirely too strong. You can see our guy is pretty solid for that. And you can probably right now pick up even the artifact for more spell power. It's gonna be helpful for her. And in that case, we need another hero here, I guess, to just pick up a few of the mines. Just to make it a bit faster, and... you have Mira. Everybody being so angry looking. The women here and Darlana. Yeah, let's buy Mira. Since he's of our allegiance. That's probably not gonna be too hard, I imagine. Do they have resistance here as well or not? Doesn't seem so. The 20, that's 125. I don't think I actually do have any kind of resistance here. So that's probably gonna be fairly simple then. With 0 casualties, nice. And Leprechaun, well, right now he wants actually 3 Mercury. Gems, then Mercury. It's almost as if he's trying to build something. But yeah, here you go. +2 spell power is not too bad. You are neither famous nor diplomatic enough to be... Ah, that's funny. I don't know if it's like the same mechanism as in 3. That you can be also getting into the Temple of Enlightenment if you are having diplomacy. That's fun. Day 7, okay. No, and as we said, let's buy a bit of extra army and go collecting the mines back here. Few more dragons, few more vampire lords, that should be more than enough army. Deal with Mistriello, so where is the hero? Here at the bottom, okay. Probably waiting exactly for us. Great use of those, both of them, at the same time. So Watchtower and... Okay, so that's for Orcses. You can right now pick up this. There's an artifact here. Interesting one. Let's see what that one is gonna be doing. This one is actually logistics. So it might be helpful in getting us back in time in case whatever happens. So that's this picked up, and I think it might be Canite for this part. How's it actually looking with the Dragon Tower? We need Maze Swamp, we have that. We need 30 stone, we need 15,000 gold. We don't need anything else though. So we can just sell. For example, the gems. We don't need them. We don't exactly need Mercury. The green tower go in, but we still need red and then black one. Now, these are not as expensive. The sulfur is still kinda bad, but otherwise it's alright. Throng of Pikemen. That's not entirely like a small army exactly. Back through here, let's kind of scare him off. What's up with you? 16, 3, 20, you do have still some spell points, only 14, so you probably shouldn't be risking it that much. Let's see if there's some kind of well or spell points here, apparently not. Oh well, there to the bottom here. Okay, so you're dead. Hmm. 59 Oxys, that's kinda good. Not good enough though. Literally one orc left there. Yeah. At this point doesn't matter. I wasn't even trying to close it, but yeah, a bit unlucky, let's say. Okay, so the hero is gone. That's actually quite important. Can right now pick out the rest of the mines here. And therefore you will be just kind of camping close by. So in the meantime you can pick up this. Do we actually want to even fight these guys? Trunk of pikemen. Have we left some kind of other army around? Just, I think in the trolls there a bit earlier. We can kind of do it complete maybe. Still do have more than enough spell points there. Let's probably kill this. And next one is gonna be meteor shower on the bottom here. Rather than the chain lightning. And the way has opened. So the next one is gonna be this. And then we're pretty much finished. So right now we're just gonna be waiting for a bit of sulfur to maybe finish the dragons there. So what kind of army do you have? You are several few. Why are you even leaving? I was just going to maybe even leave here. But right now, there's the option to potentially kill the wolfies. But the ogres are gonna be having enough movement to get us. Let's probably just stay here. I hope I haven't overestimated it. And underestimated it with ogres. No, that's too early. Don't want that. Why not? Let's have everybody fight and take part. Oh, that's a nice close into the battle. Let's not even waste the movement points. Just head straight for the trolls. So how's it looking here? So therefore we need 10 sulfur. We can easily get that. 5, 10. Or we actually sold it for money, or what did we do? Probably yes. Or we didn't exactly do it. Yeah, I think I actually clicked on exit instead of that. But anyway, red dragons are in. Therefore, last on black is the same. Okay. It should be fine next turn even. That actually attacking sound, the very first one they used, the that they are using, that's from Daggerfall. That's the same in Daggerfall for vampires. That's the same SFX. And must dispel is the reward. So last mine, therefore you can even, for example, check out so that we know what actually Hillford does. If it's gonna be for the ogres, could be. Can certainly imagine that being the case. And you can have a look at the Throne of the Pikeman. Now let's leave it up to combined armies at the very end. You just camp here. An unusual alliance of orcs, ogres and dwarves offered to train, upgrade any such troops brought to them. Unfortunately, you have none with you. Okay, so this is basically just upgrading. Alright, so that's good to know. And remember, Black Tower being up for Black Dragons. So therefore that's all built up already. Built up rather. We're just waiting for our last guy to be making a grand entrance into the last town. Okay, so you're gonna get a few reinforcements then that we originally sent you. And you can run away here. These are some pretty solid stacks. Do I want to attack here? Because I will be attacked back by those and those. Probably if you go this way, you could maybe avoid the ones through bottom if they position well. Which they kinda did not. But it still worked out as we needed. Does actually resurrect? Oh, we don't? Ah, that's a sad panda. We don't have resurrection with this one. Oh well, I was kinda hoping and thinking to see if maybe resurrected units also are gonna be staying after the fight in this one or not. And walk across a dry saltwater lake that yields an unlikely prize, a white barrel amidst shattered shells and debris. Probably gonna be spell power again, yep. Actually no, both spell power and knowledge. Putting us up to quite solid numbers. It's kinda alright, just gonna lightning bolt on these. Destroy everything inside and... yeah. Okay, that was actually even faster than I thought it's going to be. But nonetheless, Silver has been vanquished.
Well done! Our initial move is an unqualified success. Unfortunately, we have no time to celebrate. The remainder of the local nobility is less than pleased with our recent military victories and have organized their defenses against us. It is up to you to put down their rebellion, but I will need the forces you raised in your previous mission to secure that region properly. Once again, I needn't remind you of the seriousness of your mission. We must win in order to secure the taxes necessary to finance the war against Archibald. I am giving you the last of my gold to raise the armies you will need to force their surrender.
Okay then. Okay then, so it's gonna be scenario 2, that's gonna be for the next session. Right now I don't know how it properly works, since I didn't save before the end of the last one, which was apparently probably a mistake. Seems like at this point. I'm probably gonna be just launching the mission and making a save and then seeing what happens. Just to make sure, and this is gonna be then for the next week. Annexation, the local lords refuse to swear allegiance to Roland and must be subdued. They are wealthy and powerful, so be prepared for a tough fight. Capture all enemy castles to win. Well, we played Wizard in the first one, so I kinda guess let's start with Knight, for example. You've received a message from Roland. In the absence of a strong leader, the local lords have fallen to fight in. Unite in this area is critical to our cause, so we must not fail. Leaving your castle undefended in this highly contested region will surely lead to defeat. I'm counting on you. Yeah, it's gonna be even a small map. Well, nonetheless, that's gonna be... Oh, we actually do have autosaves. Good. For the end. Nice. So, I guess M1, or rather M2. Let's do it as a save. And, oh well, didn't exactly want to be straight quitting this way. I rather wanted into the lobby, but nonetheless, hope that you enjoyed today the first entrance, the first mission into Heroes of Might and Magic through the Succession Wars campaign. We're gonna be continuing with that on the next Monday, hopefully a bit sooner than today, as I was still finishing up with the overlay. And therefore, at about the standard 21 GMT, gonna be having another mission or two, depending how long they're gonna be taking. Today it was about 2 hours for the first one, and well, as usual, on Wednesday it's going to be Age of Mythology community games in the evening, and on Thursdays, so far I'm not sure, could be Daggerfall again, could be something else. I'm kinda tempted to start some longer playthrough of something, not sure what it would be, but I guess you're gonna learn from notification if you're gonna be interested in that, or just by following here and stopping by maybe a bit later. But if you are at all interested in, for example, past games from the Erathia and Enroth story mode run with Might and Magic that I have been doing for quite a long time already, I have plenty of Heroes Chronicles games played through there. And here on the channel that I haven't still been able to put up on YouTube, that was the Heroes of Might and Magic 1, about like a month ago finished, if you are into that. But yeah, up to you. Maybe you can also join Discord, and standard thing is that you are interested. All the information is below the stream if you are so like-minded. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I've been Blackadder at Blackadder's Place, and hope you enjoyed, and see you later.